The UK would be better off without Scotland. And supporting this statement on behalf of the blue team, it's Andrew Maxwell.
Yes. Hey. The UK would be definitely better off without Scotland. Number one, the minute we cast them aside, by we I mean you, the national average temperature shall rise 3 degrees. I don't know whether anybody in this room has ever actually experienced a Scottish summer, but it's a hell of a thing. 20 degrees every day. Granted, it's not a great tourism slogan. Come to Scotland, it's room temperature. But this separation between us should be good for them too. I think we've all learned that the Scottish are a very different people, particularly this summer. Yes, that's right. There was no rioting in Scotland. Scotland's too damp to burn. We need to separate these two countries. Draw a line. I say enough of the shilly-shallying and dilly-dallying, having to put up with the nonsense from the SNP. God damn it, these people released the dude that blew up the plane in Lockerbie. That's right, they were like, oh, well, it's because it's nothing to do with him being a terrorist. We are a totally different administration to Westminster, and we don't have to kowtow to them. In fact, it's a human rights issue, because he only has a life expectancy of 6 months. Yes, in Scotland. You send him back to somewhere where he can get fruit and veg on a daily basis. He's going to live for years, and that's what's happened. Still alive in Libya. Him and Gaddafi. Where's Gaddafi? Why have we found ourselves playing Where's Wally in the Desert again? It's not the topic, but I meant it. I say we separate now. Put an order there. They can live the other side of Hadrian's Wall, living their crazy, savage, blue-faced, painted lives. Yes. They can keep their grumpy tennis players and their so-so average actors. And that's why, people, I want you to reach into your hearts, tickle your minds, and fix your underwear and vote blue!
Andrew Maxwell campaigning there to find Gaddafi. Opposing the statement and arguing that the UK would not be better off without Scotland, it's Daniel Sloss.
The UK would not be better off without Scotland. We like each other. We complement each other. Not literally. I mean, we do spend half our time working out subtle ways to call each other dickheads, but that's why we work. That's why we're together. We're like a good couple, like Ant and Dec, Mitchell and Webb, Louis Walsh and being a twat. We work. It's amazing. We're like a married couple, like Ashley Cole and Cheryl Cole. Nobody expected it to last this long, and it's mainly just about money, but it's fine. If we broke up now, it would be the world's most awkward divorce. We'd have to split everything up. You're going, oh, yeah, no, the oil, that's definitely ours. We'll take that. Andy Murray, he's fucking ours too. You can have racism, that's yours. Religious intolerance, that'll be yours. Do we not have more religious intolerance? Oh, no, Ireland took that when they left. Speaking of the Irish, why are you listening to him? Why are you taking country relationship advice from an Irishman, right? That's like getting Susan Boyle to host How to Look Good Naked.
This is outrageous.
Oh, and by the way, she's ours too, okay? People say Scotland would have no money if we weren't with you. We would, right? I don't know if you know how divorces work, but there's a little thing I like to call alimony, right? And if you've seen our underage pregnancy ratings, you are going to be paying a lot of child support. So much money we're going to get from you that we're going to be able to fund the entire war that we're inevitably going to start with another small country, because, let's be honest, that's what we do. And that's a war we're going to win. Why? Because Scotland has all the nuclear weapons. It's true, we've got them all. Is that really what you want? Scottish people like me filled with more national pride and enough explosives to turn Liverpool into the hole that it actually is? Would the UK truly be a united kingdom without Scotland? No. So you can either sit there and listen to an alcoholic with a silly accent and kick Scotland down, or you can listen to an alcoholic with a silly accent and vote red!
Thanks, Daniel. So, Robert and Sean, is there anything you'd like to say in support of your teammates?
I've been up to Edinburgh to do the festival. You go up there, and they're not as unhealthy as you think. I was at a bar in Edinburgh next to a Scotsman. He said, "Excuse me, love, can I have a couple of shots of tequila?" In a Scottish accent, sorry. Yeah. And she said, "Yeah, would you like salt with that?" And he went, "No, it's bad for you." Exactly.
Of course, we're much better off without them. If we were in different countries, we could have a war with them and beat them again. What the hell are we doing in Afghanistan? We could be beating the Scottish.
Where the hell is Gaddafi?
Yeah.
More to a point.
Yeah, where is he?
He sounds like, the way you say it, sounds like that's the name of your dog. Where's Gaddafi? I was in the park with him earlier. I thought, it's another little sideline I do, a little string to my bow, the accents thing.
Absolutely, we should definitely sever their ties with them. It's a welfare state. It's ridiculous. I'm sick of paying my London tax money to uphold ridiculous stuff in Scotland.
Well, fuck off back to Ireland, then.
Oh, like that is it? Oh. Yes, that's right. I will go back to Ireland. Famous Englishman, Sean Walsh. As for you, Daniel Sloss, don't be swayed by him, ladies. This isn't a classic example of a Scotsman. They're usually a small, hideous troll ginger thing. This flaxen lady over here isn't what a Scot usually looks like. Sloss, Castle, more like in English. He's German! This German over here is trying to persuade you to part with your hard-earned tax money till the day you die. And why? For people that will only hate you.
Sloss is Scandinavian.
Do not listen to
I
him.
think this argument should be continued on a bog door somewhere.
The Scottish Parliament, though, that building cost £400 million to build, and most of the decisions are still made in Westminster. So what they've got there is a 400 million quid Wendy house for Scottish politicians to play in.
Yeah.
The Olympic Stadium's so much better right now, you're right, yeah.
I'm not defending the Olympics. You wanted the Olympics too. Don't be bitter about the Olympics.
You got the Commonwealth Games. Be happy with that. That's like an Olympics where no good countries take part.
What I've never understood about the Scots, I'd like you Scotsman to explain this to me. Why do the Scots go so mad about New Year? Why do they make such a big fuss about New Year? They go mental about it, don't they? Why?
Alcohol. Finally on New Year, the rest of the world is drinking as well, and we look normal.
I see, that's the thing.
And we get to sing Auld Lang Syne.
Why are we doing this? We're not free. I hate that on New Year's. What are we? We're not Freemasons. We're not getting each other off drink driving charges. Why are we doing this?
If you shake hands like that, it looks wrong. If you do it like that, you get more people in the pub.
Yeah.
Simple. Scottish mathematics. Thank you all. So, it's time for the audience to decide who made the best case. Hold up your blue card if you agree with Andrew, who thinks the UK would be better off without Scotland, and your red cards if Daniel convinced you the UK would not be better off without Scotland. Vote now.
Bunch of racists. Bunch of racists.
I think we have to go with a victory for the blue team.
Yes.
OK.
No need to